Hello, my name's Matt, this is the Coaster Giant channel, and today I'm back at the Drayton Manor Resort to check out the construction site of their new coaster opening in 2024. So check this out, the park have taken most of the screening off all the fence in the old staff car park, and we can see all of the support. There's loads of supports. Like, I wonder if this is the whole roller coaster now. They're all brown with gold tips, which is an interesting colour scheme. But yeah, they go all around the edge of this car park. It's almost like they've left the middle ready for the track when that arrives. But yeah, it's a real mix. Some really beefy supports over there. A massive one actually. These ones are all quite tall. And then over there's loads of really short supports, which hints that the coaster is going to be running quite low to the ground for quite a lot of its layout. I don't know how much you can see on this little camera, but these supports have got loads of weird angles, loads of little offshoots. I mean, I don't know much about engineering and structures, but they look very interesting. I'm not quite sure how it's all going to fit together. Right, let's head into the park and check out the building site itself. So we're up here on a very sunny hillside at Drayton Manor, right at the top of the park. So just down there you've got Sheriff Showdown and the Haunting, and right up to the this entrance port here is all blocked off with the construction walls, and we've got a few changes up here. So if I turn the camera around and have a look, we can get quite a close look at the original toilet block that's been completely clad in wood. There's some beams and some theming added to it as well. And that was just a brick building before, but that looks pretty much complete now. New door and everything on the back as well, and you can see there are footers behind the toilets, which means the coaster's going to wrap all the way around them by the looks of it, which is very exciting that they're using all of this land. And if we have a look at the map that we've got for Halloween as well, I'll put a screenshot in here, you can see that the construction now spreads all over this area to Drunken Barrels, which is closed because it's having a major retheme. So it's all, the whole of the bit, it's a massive building. It was always very well themed already, but it's all been, well, being reclad in this wood to match the toilets. And if we go and have a look inside, let's see what we can see. We can have a little peek over the fence. The ride's in bits, the barrels are all off. And yeah, the whole exterior has been clad in that wood. The big model that was there has been taken down. You can just still see the beers that she's holding. She's lying down on the floor. But yeah, this is a major overhaul of this ride. It was already really well themed. I can see there's still all the barrels inside, but I can't see if the banners and everything have been removed. But yeah, big changes here. So it looks like this is all being themed up to tie in with the theme that's going to go with the new coaster. Which is rumoured to be like, so somebody pointed out that on the periodic table, AU, which is written on the boards, is this symbol for gold. So there's like lots of rumours about, is it like gold mine theme, that sort of thing? Is it Wild West? Nobody knows, there's been no announcements from the park yet. But it's very exciting that not only are they doing the new coaster and theming up the existing buildings, they've started changing the current rides in the area as well. So does that mean Sheriff Showdown's going to get something new? Does that mean the Haunting's going to get something new? It's going to be very interesting to see how they like tie everything together if they're doing this. Also makes me wonder, like, where's the station going to be for the coaster? The fact that we now know, pretty sure it's going to go around the back of the toilet block, makes the area almost like twice as big. So yeah, I'm excited for this. Let's go and have a closer look at the side of Drunken Barrels. So there's no construction walls down the side, so we've got a bit of a better view. You can see there's like loads of disrupted wood. Hope it comes about on the camera. But it looks like something's going to go in there, like it's coming out of the building. So yeah, it looks like the wood's kind of all sticking out, as if there's going to be something that's like firing out of the building or something there. So I'm excited for how this is going to look. It's going to look pretty cool. Then you've obviously got Sheriff Showdown, which I guess is already kind of like mine themed, Wild West themed. So if that is what's happening here, it's all going to tie in quite nicely. So let's have a little peek, see what we see through here. I haven't even looked yet. Whoa, this is well different. So there's loads of foundations going in now. You can see all the circular concrete things over there. There's loads of pads being put down here, all stepping up this hillside. Although they've made this quite a flat area now. And then there's some more foundations over there on the hillside. Yeah, I can't see a lot else. They have put a fence over there, so you can't see as much from the entrance to Jormungandr now, which is a shame. They're obviously onto us. But yeah, exciting. It's such a big area, especially with behind the toilets as well. So you would also think that if it's going to wrap around the toilets, there's going to be some quite high points for people to walk under to get access to them. So yeah, very exciting. I think we'll get on accelerator in a minute and get on that exit ramp and see what we can see from that angle. So we just had a great ride on accelerator. From the top of the lift hill, which is up there, you get a great view of the site for the new coaster. I'm not sure what the camera's going to pick up from here, but there's footers all around the back of the toilet block, which is that building up there. You can see where they've like stepped all of the levels into the ground as well. And if you look straight up above my cup, you can see footers right up behind the toilet in front of that building there. And then there's loads of footers right the way down to this construction wall. So the coaster's literally going to cover this whole area by the looks of it. There's loads of footers in a straight line just here above the cup as well. You can kind of see them going in. So yeah, I can't work out how it's going to work, but obviously it's going to wrap all around this area. It's a lift and launch coaster, which I mentioned in the last video. If you haven't seen any of the other construction videos, there's several on the channel, so go and check them out. But we know it's going to be a lift hill and launch coaster, so at some point there's going to be a tyre-driven launch midway through the ride. These foundations here look like they're in a very straight line, so could it be there to power you back up the hill? Who knows? But yeah, loads has happened since my last visit. It's very exciting to see. This whole area is littered with footers and foundations for the supports. So we're just going into the queue for Jormungandr. You can't see a lot now. They've put a fence up over there as well, where they're obviously doing something that they don't want us to see, but there's loads of ironwork. You can see there's ironwork over there coming out from the footers just in front of these two machines. So yeah, it's going to come quite close to Jormungandr as well. But it's really, the site is actually really well hidden from view because of all the shrubs and all of the boards everywhere. So yeah, that's the view from here. So didn't really see a lot different from Jormungandr to Accelerator. So just a lot of groundwork, a lot of levelling out and a lot of foundations. What I really want to see now is what's up at the top to the right of the toilet building. So we'll head on out of the park and check out what's going on the highest point of the building site. So the old footpath into the park is still closed, where you've got that access road cutting right across it into the site. And we look through the gate, you see the other side of the toilet block that we saw in the park. That's got like nice big themed doors on the side that are just there for show. You can see Drunken barrels in the distance, which is being themed to exactly the same as the toilet, so that's going to look cool in this top area. And then just past the two big trees are where all of the foundations have already been poured, and behind that toilet block. So there's nothing here yet, but like this is the main access road to the park, so I'm guessing that if there's building going to happen here, it'll happen after all the foundations and the rest of the coast has been put in potentially. But yeah, this top area is huge, right from the conference building all the way down there. So it's Sunday the 15th of October and loads has happened since my last visit, so I'll be visiting throughout the winter to keep an eye on what's going on, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want regular updates on what's happening on the construction site. And yeah, I'm just keen now to see some of the supports going in, and hopefully not long until the track arrives at the park. Just a shout out to the Halloween event as well that we've been at today. Loads of stuff to do in the park, trick or treat, loads of sweets, loads of little events and shows on around the park, so definitely worth a visit if you're in the area in the half term that's coming up. Right, thanks very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.